Shut down. We're live at Mike Bowling Field in Nicholasville, Kentucky. It's East Jessamine Jaguars and the Lafayette Generals here tonight at East Jessamine. East Jessamine in the black, Lafayette in the white with the red. It's Lafayette and East Jessamine. Coach Mike Meehan joins me as always, and Coach, it should be a good ball game.
Yeah, I think so too. I think these teams are probably pretty well matched. It's a beautiful night. It's going to be a good game.
My headphones. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's going to be a good, really good game. We were talking. We haven't had a bad weather game yet, and so this is another one of those days when everything looks good.
You look at Lafayette; they come in with a record of 2-3. East Jessamine 2-3. They played last year, and Lafayette won 34-12. So East Jessamine coming in has got a lot of payback to do, Coach.
They do. Lafayette won 6 games last year. They expect a good season this year. We just had the toss, Gary, and let's see. Lafayette won the toss.
We'll wait to see who's going to receive the football here tonight. And let's see. The referees moving around. Good color. John Lawson, the coach there of Lafayette. Lafayette deferred, I think, to the second half, so East Jessamine will receive the football. It's East Jessamine Lafayette. We'll be back after this timeout. We'll have the kickoff here at Mike Bowling Field at East Jessamine and Nicholasville. We'll be back.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks.
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
I'm rolling on empty. Holla if you feel me. Gotta make a pit stop. Got my boys Carl and Robinson rolling with me. I pump my gas. I grab my snacks.
To a junior 170-pounder, and looking at the backfield, Jacob Wright, a junior, Preston Hibbert, he's also a sophomore, and the receivers are Brady Cummins, Matthew DeLacy, and J.J. Lewis. Coach Mike Meehan with me here tonight. And, Coach, we'll look at the defense for Lafayette after this, but they're going to be kicking off. And the kicking off duties are by Jackson Grants. He kicks off, does all the kicking for Lafayette.
It's a very, very exciting night here. I'm really looking forward to this game. The weather's beautiful. A bunch of kids playing football outside our window there up on the hill. Both of these teams are ready. East Jess walked by us. We had the door open, and I'll tell you what, they had some big old kids on that team.
And that's Jackson Grants there set to kick off. Back deep are Brady Cummins and Matthew DeLacy to receive for East Jessamine. So we'll get our first look at East Jessamine. We set the offense for you. We'll check the defense after the kickoff and they come out and play. Lafayette, East Jessamine, is smoke on the field, Coach.
Smoke on the field. The sidelines look like they're lined good. This beautiful field.
Grant's into it, and he kicks it deep. Coming down with it, running out, that's going to be DeLacy. Coming out to 20, the 30, almost to 35, and he's stopped right there at the 35-yard line. And Nick Logan, a freshman, got him. There's a flag down on the play.
Yeah, there is a flag right away. So number 5.
That's Nick
on
Logan.
The tackle, Logan.
Yaya Chenault, defensive end. Mason Johnson, the other DN. Michael Miles, Kendon Wilson, the nose tackle. Outside linebacker is Harrison Stevens. Landon Baker is the Mike linebacker. Will Backer is Chase Fogle. And you got Jackson Grants at the Wolf linebacker, probably the number 1 tackler on the team. Zion Harmon is the left corner. Free safety, J.J. Richardson. The right corner is Darian Jones, a 5'9" junior. So that's the defense, and we already set the offense for East Jessamine, and leading them out will be Bryce Bentley, 6'2" junior quarterback.
Yeah, the ball's marked on the 50-yard line now after a very demonstrative 15-yard penalty against Lafayette, personal foul. The official held nothing back and letting us know what the penalty was.
Well, it was returned out to the 35, so 15-yard penalty takes it to midfield. So that's where the Jaguars will start. Bentley, the quarterback, out of the gun, gives to Wright. Wright dancing, cuts it back inside and hit hard. It slammed down at the 48-yard line, and there to get him was Jackson Grant, who leads the team in tackles.
Absolutely, and Jackson Grant jumped up there really hard. So did Zion Harmon in on the tackle too.
Yeah, he helped out. Harmon helped out Grants. Grants is the leading tackler on the football team. And Wright carried the ball for 2 yards. It'll be second down at 8. He's pretty much the ball carrier for East Jessamine. They give it to him again. Dances around left. Breaks a tackle on the backfield. Hit behind the line. And that's a good stop behind the line of scrimmage. And that was Darian Jones.
Yeah, and Wilson penetrated, shot the gap, and got him in by the legs, but he escaped. So a really good job of penetration. Looks like Lafayette is really shooting the gaps.
By Darian Jones. You get a good look at him, number 16 for the Generals. Twins out to the top and to the bottom. Third down and about 10 on a loss of 2 yards by the running back Wright. So he gained 2 on his first carry, lost 2 on that, so he's at 0 yardage. Third down and 10 here for Bryce Bentley. Bentley sends Wright in motion. Back in the pass. Getting pressure. Steps up, throws it to Wright. Wright down to the 45, 43, 42-yard line. He's going to be short as he stopped over there by a couple of Generals. And in particular, it was Gavin Huff, the sophomore free safety. Who else helped out, Coach?
Zion Harmon jumped in there too.
He's been in a lot of plays. So it's fourth down and about 2, and they're going for it, looks like.
Yeah, they're home. They feel like they can get this first down.
They're going for it. And in the backfield, Zach Naylor, I believe. No, that's still going to be Jacob Wright back there. Twins to both sides for Mr. Bentley. Fourth down and 2 here in the first quarter with 9 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the first. High snap to Bentley. Gives to Wright. Right hit and knocked behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big-time play turned in by Michael Miles.
Michael Miles really did some penetration on that one. Once you get on the replay, just kind of beats the block and gets in there right away.
And Lafayette stops them on fourth down, so they get the ball in pretty good field position at the 46-yard line. Quarterback will be Giovanni Condo. Running backs will be Harrison Stevens and J.J. Richardson. Wideouts will be Cole Lockler, Jackson Grants, and Coleman, and Colton Coleman as well. We'll check the offensive line. Looks like Miles up front, 55. He's a tackle. Got a great stop on that last play. Mason Johnson, left guard. Quentin Bryant, the center. Noah Leon and Matt Leake are the tackles on the offensive line. And Condo gives right side, gives to his running back, Stevens. Stevens to midfield, and he's hit right there, knocked out of bounds, and coming over to get him was for the defense, and that was Lee, Ona Lee.
Ona Lee was playing defensive back over there, and he just peeled off to make the tackle. Came up hard.
Good quickness, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really got to the ball fast.
Cornerback.
Pickup of about 4 to be 2nd down and 6 for the Generals. And their quarterback is Giovanni Condo, 6'2", 205, a junior. Gives around left side, Stevens. Harrison to the 45. Got the first down to 40. Cuts back at the 35-yard line. He's knocked down by a couple of defenders there for East Jessamine. I see big number 53 hustling over there at Sander Daniel, and there was another player over there for East. Here's a replay, Coach.
Yeah, they lost the edge. East Jessamine lost the edge, and he bounded around the edge there. They're going to be careful because they're taking their defensive ends and they're bringing them inside too hard.
It was J.J. Lewis, I think, who got him first and tackled him at the 35 for East. First down and 10 at 35-yard line. Full house backfield for the quarterback, Condo. Motion, fakes, passes over the right side, gets it up to Richardson, and he's tackled right at the 35-yard line. That's a good play turned in there, and that's going to be DeLacy, and also who helped out there, Coach?
Well, it was Michael DeLacy did most of the work. Matthew DeLacy on this tackle really came up hard. Look at that.
Yeah, DeLacy.
Beautiful job. 28 was over there, too.
He helped out. He'll be credited with an assist, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just give the tackle to number 1, DeLacy.
Zach Naylor for the assist.
2nd down and 9 at the 34.5-yard line. Back to pass is Condo. Condo throws it deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. Turn around, and he walks it into the end zone. That's a touchdown by Jackson Grants, the kicker on the football team.
The kicker made a nice play there. He was wide open there near the end zone. There must have been a broken coverage on that play because he was way open. Nice throw, though, Gary.
35-yard strike from Condo. Here it is again, Coach. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Condo sets up. Nice job looking to his right. Then he escaped to his left. Saw the open receiver right there. The safety was in the wrong place. He should have been out in the middle, but he was in the left side.
So Grants would come in. He catches the touchdown. Then he comes in to kick the extra point.
He'll be busy.
Jackson Grants, 35-yard haul in of the touchdown from Giovanni Condo of Lafayette. And Grants comes in for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's a good leg, and it's through. 7-0, Generals over Jaguars with 7:47 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WKYT and Pregame.
Hey, I'm Chris Hubble.
Thanks to Sutherland Chevrolet. They're right here in Nicholasville. Don Gabbard and his staff at Sutherland Chevrolet. They're on Main Street. Just see the folks there if you need a car. Great car dealership. The best, in my opinion, Coach. I've been dealing with them for about 15 years.
Yeah, you've always talked about Southern Chevrolet, and it's really, really special that they sponsor high school athletics.
Yeah, we're right here in Nicholasville.
Absolutely. Beautiful city of Nicholasville right here.
And it's a great night for football.
Oh, fantastic.
And Jackson Grants, who caught the 35-yard touchdown, will be to kick it again for Lafayette with back deep Cummins and DeLacy. Here's the kick, and it goes to DeLacy. It's going to be in the end zone. He'll bring it out to the 20-yard line for East Jessamine. And they didn't have much success the first time. They were stymied by the Lafayette defense.
They were. Lafayette was running a 4-front, and the linebackers did a lot of the work. Lafayette, I'm telling you right now, there's a load over there playing at right defensive end, Gary, and he is He has been giving them fits in this game so far.
Are you talking about Miles?
Yes, I am.
He's 235. That's what they list him at. Looks bigger than that, Coach.
He looks bigger than that, and he's playing big, too.
Number 8's a good-sized young man, too. That's Zion Harmon.
All along the line of scrimmage, they're big and strong.
He's about 6'2", 230. So they got a 4-man front. And here goes Bentley. Bryce Bentley gives to right. Cuts it left side, 25, and then slam down right there. And that's a good play turned in by J.J. Richardson.
Yeah, Richardson came flying up to make that tackle.
Here it is again, Coach.
Yeah, and he's a free safety. He just accelerated from his free safety spot.
We got to be alert because Keen's going to have a replay on us almost every play.
Yeah.
Huh. Second down. That's a nice pickup there of about 5 yards. That's the best pickup tonight for East Jessamine. Right, got 5 yards on that. Jacob is just a junior, 185-pounder. Here he is up the right side, hitting the backfield, and he can't break it. And making the play there is a Mike linebacker, Landon Baker.
Yeah, Landon Baker. Those linebackers are really, really shooting the gaps. Now watch. Yeah, he just fights off the block.
I think your guy had a hold of him too, Miles.
Miles is he's on almost every single play.
There's Hunter Warfield in the house. Peyton, I'm sorry, Peyton. I'm just thinking about the names here on the field.
Lafayette's running that 4-3 defensive look.
Third down, back to pass. Bentley throws it over left side. It's caught.
Nice job.
And it's going to be a catch. Where they're going to mark him at. It's going to be a first down to the 31-yard line. And that was hauled in right there by Brady Cummins.
Watch this throw and catch. Beautiful job. Steps into the throw, puts a lot of heat on it. Nice job.
Cummins made a nice catch, Coach. That's a first down. The first down of the ball game for East Jess.
Yeah, I like the way they're throwing the football. This is going to be a game where they're 50-50 probably, throw and run.
Bentley trying to draw off all sides. Lafayette, they didn't budge. One player didn't move just a little bit, Coach, but not enough.
He flinched, but flinch doesn't count.
That's right.
Unless you're on offense.
At the 31-yard line, first down for Bryce Bentley. Empty backfield. Throws it over the left side. Intercepted. Take it down to the 30, to the 20, and down to the 5 and into the end zone. And they're going to say out at the 1-yard line. And that was picked off, Coach, by Jackson Grants. He's doing everything tonight but selling popcorn.
Yeah, he dropped right back into coverage. It was a little miscommunication between the receiver.
This young man has caught a 35-yard touchdown pass. Also, he's a kicker, kicked the extra point. Now he gets an interception.
Yeah, you know what? I wish we had instant replay on the field for them because, honestly, that looked like he fumbled the ball into the end zone.
There's Grants. Giovanni Condo has got Tyree Richardson in the backfield with him. And there's a quarterback keeper, and he gets in for the touchdown. Condo with the touchdown makes it 13-0. Lafayette on top, 5:57 here in the first period.
Yeah, watch this. This again. Watch, he drops back into coverage and just snaps the ball up.
Watch into the play, see if he fumbled in the end zone. It sure looks like he did.
Yeah.
And then there's the quarterback keeper by Condo.
Little tush push.
Pushed in by Taylor.
Taylor pushed him in, yeah.
Big guy, 230-pound tight end.
The old swinging gate, yeah, they haven't used it for 2 yet, but there it was.
So here's Jackson Grants. Very busy tonight, Coach. Interception, touchdown catch, and it kicks the extra points.
A little movement.
And Kel Locklear is the holder for Lafayette, number 11.
Half the distance. They're still going to kick.
So Grant's out of the hold of Locklear. 13-0. A touchdown pass from Condo to Jackson Grants of 35 yards. And then the extra point was good. And now a touchdown run by Condo after the interception by Jackson Grants down to the 1 yard line.
It was an offsides penalty, but they refused the penalty, Gary.
Here's a Grants kick. It's up, and it's good. 14-0. Lafayette leads East Jessamine. East Jessamine's got an offense, so let's see if they start putting that offense on the field here. They're trailing 14-0, 5:57. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout on Press Spin. Welcome back to Mike Bowling Field at East Jessamine here in Nicholasville, the home of Sutherland Chevrolet down on Main Street. Don Gabbard and all the staff, they'll hook you up with a Traverse, Equinox, or an Impala like I've got. It doesn't matter, Coach. Sutherland Chevrolet's got them all.
Yeah, it's a wonderful business, and I said it before, I'll say it again. They support high school sports, and that means an awful lot to me.
Roberts Insurance, Joe and John Roberts. They're on the show this Sunday. Kick by Grants to see if he kicks it in, kicks it left side, taken in, and it's taken in right there, and return Delaney, and he's going to be knocked down right there short of the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that looked like he had nowhere to go. There was just nowhere to go on that. The coverage was just too good.
Bryce Bentley, quarterback. So far as just Jacob Wright has been the primary ball carrier. He's carried the ball 4 or 5 times, Coach. And he did have a good pass to Brady Cummins. It was the only first down they had.
Yeah, they're actually struggling to block those big defensive linemen, especially the defensive ends.
First down gives to Jacob Wright. He goes left, and he's hit the backfield and taken down nicely, and taken down right there by Stevens. Harrison Stevens with the stop. He's a shark linebacker.
Again, those linebackers are roaming free. There's an injury on the field. It might be just cramps. I don't know.
So we have a timeout for the injury. Let's keep it right here. Whitaker Bank, a sponsor of the game also. Thanks to Whitaker Bank. Clark's Pumping Shop, return, refresh, refuel.
It's really nice to come down here, Gary. I've been here before. You've been here a lot of times. Really nice facility. The field's gorgeous.
Yeah, they put new turf down a few years ago, and it really is a gorgeous field. And it's 14-0 Lafayette. And the only way the Jaguars, I think, can get back in this thing, they got to have some passes, Coach, because their ground game isn't working.
No, and even if they try to break it outside, there's just no way. They come up too quick from the secondary. Their passing game should work. If they can roll out, maybe throw it across the middle, get the guy on the sideline. They completed one really nice pass on the sideline for a first down.
Yeah, it was to Cummins. Cummins hauled the pass in there for 11 yards, first down.
There's the cheerleaders over there on the side, getting ready to start the play now.
Be second down, and it's going to be long. They say he was stopped at the 15-yard line, so that was a good play there by the defense. Sutherland Chevrolet. You see our carousel of sponsors. Bentley throws it over the right side. Got his man. He's up to the 19-yard line. That was hauled in, and it was called up there. Who was that, Coach? That was
number 10, Hibbert.
Preston Hibbert. Preston Hibbert.
Yeah, now Preston needs to keep it outside. It's awful tough. When you have a team that's as fast as Lafayette is, you got one guy to beat outside. You have about 9 to beat inside, so it's better to keep that ball outside when you catch it.
Preston's a great baseball player as well, Coach.
A lot of these guys are two-way athletes, or three sports.
Third and long. Bentley passes right side, incomplete to Cummins up at the 34-yard line, and that'll force a punt by the East Jessamine Jaguars.
Brady Cummins was open on the sideline again for another little out pattern. Quarterback's got to settle down a little bit, put the zip on the ball, and don't be afraid to throw it. You get an interception, it kind of scares you a little bit.
Antonio Rivera, number 20, is your punter. He's going to punt back at the 6-yard line. And it's going to 4:38 to go in the first period. And they're getting late players into the game is East Jessamine. Lafayette set to receive the ball. Rivera punts it away. Decent punt. Bounces at the fit, takes a good roll for East Jazz. Still rolling and down to the 41-yard line. That's where to be down. So that's about a 40-yard punt for Rivera.
Yeah, and Messer was back there. And I've always said, catch the ball. Go ahead and field the ball. Every time that ball rolls, every 10 yards it rolls is the first down you got to get. So don't let it roll. You're supposed to be back there to catch the ball. Do it. Just catch it. Fair catch it if you have to.
4:28 to go in the first period, with Lafayette leading 14-0 over the Jaguars here at the home of Mike Bolin, former coach of East Jessamine. I shall interview Mike on the show, and a great guy.
Mike is a great guy.
Scholastic Ball Report series, the finale of the season, or really for the entire show, it will be over. It's this Sunday, 1 o'clock on the CW. Kondo gives right side, running back to the 43-yard line.
Yeah. The tackle was made by Hayden Carter.
That was Tyree Richardson carrying the ball, the freshman. Good-looking freshman on this team.
Yeah, there's a good-looking quarterback on this team, too.
He is a senior.
Yeah, I like it. Good footwork.
Second down and 8 for Giovanni Kondo. Number 9 for Lafayette, with Richardson behind him in the backfield. Waiting for the snap. And that's a broken play. Kind is going to be sacked.
He went down.
Back at the 34-yard line. And Husson in there was a couple of players. But leading the surge was the Sam linebacker, Preston Hibbert.
Yeah, Preston. And then he went down. He was the Kondo.
But you got to credit somebody with the tackle.
Yeah,
It was Hibbert.
He was going to go down. He wasn't about to take a lick back there.
That was a good heads-up play.
Yes, it was.
What East needs right now is a turnover, Coach.
They need to at least force a punt, Gary.
Third down. Kondo fires it over the right side, up in the air, and it's nearly caught.
Oh, nearly picked
Nearly
off, too.
caught.
Oh, boy.
Almost making a great catch was Colton Coleman.
Coleman went up, and Lee also went up. Lee kind of got a little hand
That's a
on it.
great play, Coach.
Ooh, it was.
Great defensive play by East Jessamine. Player down, cramping again, I think. So Lafayette will be stopped. It'll be 4th down and 16. And East will get the ball back, 2:59 in the first.
Yeah, and they should be able to get decent field position on this. They need to get something going, because you don't want to go in at the end of the quarter. It's fine to be 14-0 because that's an easy catch-up. But, boy, you don't want to be 21-0. So
That's right.
get something going.
Well, we saw Lex catch up out to a 13-0 lead over LCA. We see what happened in that game.
Oh, that was
Last-second touchdown pass.
yeah, that was an amazing finish to that game, too. Just surprised everybody.
Surprised me.
That's number 5. He's okay. He jumped up. That's Watts.
Yeah. What do you think
Got a
about the
little cramp.
defensive play so far tonight, Coach?
I think the defensive plays by Lafayette are excellent.
Except, the one thing, Lafayette's got the turnover by Grants. He ran it all the way down to the 1-yard line. It looked like he fumbled, but into the end zone, but then no call. And then the quarterback Kondo ran the next play into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, the interception. We've you and I both were talking about how turnovers make a big difference in a lot of these games. You got to limit your turnovers.
2:59 to go in the first quarter. Lafayette, there's the Jaguar walking the sidelines, coach.
He's pimping down there.
Yeah, he's pimping.
Look, he's got some stuff on his mind.
So, set to punt it is Grants. Set to punt. And we got Cummins back deep to receive the punt. Grants takes it, punts, high punt.
Nice punt.
And it goes away from the return man to the 30-yard line, coach. I think that's where they're going to mark it. Here comes the official. Going to mark it at the 29-yard line.
Yep, 29-yard line where it went out of bounds. So that was a pretty decent punt, Gary. And no return, obviously.
There's a good look at Trenton Fields, the coach here at East Jessamine. Well, I tell you, they had a shootout with Lincoln County last week. It was 40-37, the final.
Jeez. A lot of points in that game. A lot of these games are obviously, a lot of things happen with offenses. They get hot this time of the year. Remember, defenses seem to do everything at the beginning of the year, and then the offenses catch up.
Bryce Bentley with Hibbert behind him. Fakes, throws it over the right side. It's caught up to the 38, 39-yard line. Nice catch and run there by Matthew DeLacy.
Harrison Stevens with the tackle. Nice job of throwing the ball in a little gap there. I like their passing game, and I think the quarterback's got the skills to do it.
He's got the skills, and let's see if they keep that up. That's about the third completion he's got so far in the game, I believe, here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and he's zipping the ball pretty hard, and that's what he has to do against this defense. They're so quick.
Preston Hibbert fakes to him, throws it now. He's got his man up to the 49-yard line. They found something as DeLacy with the reception.
Yeah, watch this again. Nice fake to the running back, little curl pattern, throwing underneath those secondary. The secondary are dropping out. We're going to see if they try to get by him now. The secondary will probably start coming up a little quicker on those plays.
Landon Baker made the stop for Lafayette, number 13. He's the Mike linebacker. 1st and 10 near midfield, 49-yard line for Bryce Bentley. Fakes, throws it down the left side, incomplete. Trying to go to his primary target tonight, Matthew DeLacy. Incomplete. He threw 2 complete passes to him, then that time he threw it to the 10 over there.
Yeah, then you see in college game and the pro game where they throw the back shoulder, and that's something you'll have to do because the Lafayette guys are pretty quick and they're backing out of there. So he needs to come back to the sideline rather than try to go straight across to the sideline.
John Lawson is the coach at Lafayette. We really like him, Coach.
Yeah, John's a really good guy and a really good coach, a good teacher at the school, and everything.
Good motivator.
Absolutely.
So you've got twins out to the left, a single back Hibbert with Bentley. 2nd down. Bentley now looks to the sideline for the call. They're going to change the call. Slot man to the right is DeLacy. Here's a bad snap. The quarterback gets it, and he's going to be, and that's a nice play turned in there by Wilson, Kendon Wilson, the nose tackle, 58.
Well, that's because nobody moved on offense except the ball.
Yeah, watch this. Strange play.
The line is still standing there. They didn't even know the snap count was there. So I would say that had to be a mistake by the center. That puts them in a bind. It's 4th down.
4th and about a yard. They've got to.
That's going to be tough to get a yard against this defense. I would think you'd have to almost throw it against this defense.
Bentley waiting for the snap. Looks to throw, and he's going to be sacked. And there to get him back, that's going to be the wheel linebacker, Chase Vogel.
There was no chance there. Chase was in there so fast. They're just not having any luck picking up those linebackers. And then big number 58 coming in hard from the outside.
42-yard line. That's where Lafayette has it here late in the first quarter with a 2-touchdown lead. over East Jessamine, the Jaguars.
Lafayette's pretty confident now. They may go for a pass on the first play. They got trips out there.
Yep.
They're playing a 3-4 zone defense.
Harrison Stevens is in the backfield. Brady Alts to the left, throwing it down the right side, and it's incomplete as he tried to go down to Cale Locklear, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Locklear kind of tripped a little bit. That pass might have been right to him if he wouldn't have tripped. It slowed him down a step.
That'll do it. 39 seconds here in the first quarter. Second down and 10 at the 42-yard line. In the backfield is Harrison Stevens with Giovanni Condo, the senior quarterback. Gives to Stevens up the gut. He's to the 40 down there. Oh, he slides through there, Coach. Somebody came out there and slithered up. He was stopped there, and making a play was Braden Pierce.
Pearson made the play, but he kind of slid through there. They're playing man-to-man on the inside receivers, zone on the outside.
So third down, about 6. And they're up. They want to run it quick, but then now Condo looks over to the sideline for the play call down to 10 seconds. This is going to let the clock run out, I believe.
Yeah, I think so,
down
too.
to 6, 5, 4, and the quarter will come to an end. And at the end of the first quarter, Lafayette has a 14-0 lead over the Jaguars of East Jessamine here at Mike Bowling Field here tonight. And it's 14-0. We'll be back on the Pret Spin WKYT Game of the Week here at Nixonville, Kentucky.
I'm rolling on empty. Holla if you feel me. Gotta make a pit stop. Got my boys Carr and Robinson rolling with me. I pump my gas. I grab my snacks. I'm saving cash with my Clark's pump and shop app. I pump and shop. I pump and shop. I use the app to pump and shop.
Use Clark's Pump and Shop app to earn rewards and save big.
I use the app to pump and shop.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks.
Clark's Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
And Giovanni Condo, third down and 6. And here's Lafayette throwing it down the far side. And then he had a receiver open, Coach, but he overshot Coleman down to about the 12-yard. There's Colton Coleman, 6'3", Coach. He overshot him. It's fourth down.
Yeah,
That's fourth down right there.
yeah, he's got to zip that ball to him. Hit him right in the chest with it. So it's 1st and 10 now for Jaguars.
Okay, they're saying it's East ball, so we excuse me. It'll be East Jessamine football on that fourth down play. He had an open receiver, but he couldn't get it to him.
No, I know, and I mean he was open too.
Wide open.
That's one of those passes that we've seen other teams, especially Exeter Catholics, very successful in throwing it. But they don't lead the receiver; they zip it right to him.
Bryce Bentley, quarterback, fakes, Goes to the right side, and
Nice tackle.
and he dives up to DeLacy up to the, picks up about 4 yards and gets it up. Let's see where they mark it at the 39-yard line. I tell you, this Matthew DeLacy has become a number 1 target,
Yeah.
and he wears number 1.
There we go.
They got two receivers near side, fake into the line and taking it up. Good run there. Was that right? And wait till it gets up and we'll see. No, that's going to be Hibbard. Preston Hibbard.
Preston Hibbard, but the block, a big block thrown by the tackle out there, number 73, which is Braxton Carter. Nice job by him just opening up and leading through.
Yeah, we're getting some of the backups in there now. Carter's one of the backup linemen. 3rd and short. Back to pass, throwing down the left side, incomplete. I don't know if he was going to Lacey or who he was going to with that pass, but it was ruled incomplete.
Yeah, it was.
And Jason Mako was down there too.
I think sometimes, though, that there's just some miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback. It seems like there's open receivers, but the ball's not quite there, or, I don't know.
Fourth and about 3 for DeLacy with Hibbard behind him. Now they're going to shift.
Could be a punt.
And quarterback is going to quick kick it down the right side. Takes a great bounce inside the 25-yard line. And that's where the market at. So Lafayette will have it. 25-yard line. They lead by 14-0.
Gary, that was a quick kick. It could have been better if it would have stayed in bounds. That ball might have rolled down to the 10-yard line. It just happened to go out of bounds, so that was close. That was close. Some photographs going on the sideline. Everybody's happy to be here. High school football on a Friday night, a gorgeous Friday night. A little bit cooler tonight than we've seen, which makes everybody happy.
Yep.
They treated us real well. Gary, got a nice parking spot here.
That's right. I pulled you right down there, didn't I, Coach?
Yeah, we could walk out on the field if we wanted to.
Yep. First down at the 25. And that in the backfield is Richardson. And Kondo hit, and he's going to be sacked. And a good play there, holding on to him, was the backup linebacker, Zach Naylor, 28.
What's Naylor? He grabs a hold. He's not going to let go. He's not going to let go.
Just will not let go. And Naylor pulled him down. Zach is a junior for East Jessamine. Back at the 20-yard line. Loss of 5 yards. So in the backfield, you got Kondo, the quarterback, and he's Stevens is the running back, and Giovanni Kondo, your quarterback, takes a snap, looks to the right, throws it deep down the middle of the field, and it's broken up. Nice defensive play turned in, and that's turned in right there by Lewis, J.J. Lewis.
J.J. Lewis, the
and
junior.
He's got a cramp.
Watch him come up there. There he goes. He's going to get in front of him and knock the ball down.
That was a good play.
It was a good play.
So J.J. Lewis shaking up a little bit. 9 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the first half. And it will be a 3rd and about 15 for Lafayette, Coach. Keep it right here. But that was a good play there by J.J. Lewis.
Yeah, he stepped right in front and knocked it down. Both of these teams, if you notice, they're not punting. The closest thing to a punt we had was a quick kick. It's just crazy.
Well, we did have one punt by Grants of Lafayette.
It's 4th down, though, man. They're going for it quite often. So
Lafayette with 9 minutes, 11 seconds. And who we got coming up at halftime, Coach, with our UFOs?
Our UFOs, we have 2 really good ones. John Lawson gave us one that he wrote it pretty much himself, so I'm going to read it. He did a really good job of presenting his UFOs. And then we have the booster couple that we're going to have for East Jessamine. Nice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But the one I always remember, Coach, is guy you had, I think, in Bowling Green who had been struck by lightning.
Yeah,
and he was brought back from the dead.
He was brought back from the dead. They thought he would not live, and they thought he would be out of commission, crippled, and he ended up coming back and being a part of the program there at Bowling Green.
I want to thank William Warfield, the King of Stream, for doing this broadcast tonight. Thanks to Predspin and WKYT. John Neal, I believe, is out there at WKYT pulling all the chains out there, keeping us on the line. And we got Joe Allen, Tori Bailey here at the stadium with video work.
Have some really good videographers. Those guys both played football, so they know the game.
Sutherland Chevrolet, Whitaker Bank. Here's Condo, Giovanni Condo. Takes a snap, gets pressure, throws it left side, and it's picked off, intercepted, and he's still on his feet. He's running to the near side, and he's going to take it to the 45-yard line. That was intercepted, and that was intercepted by Jason Mako, number 8, a senior.
And finally got caught by Grants on this play.
Well, this is a turnover that East Jessamine needed, Coach.
They did, and he ran it back pretty well, too. So he gets tackled on the side there by Grants.
So East Jessamine will get the ball in their territory, and they get a touchdown here. They can cut into this 14-0 lead. That was a great interception by Mako.
Yeah, now the Jaguars have got a good short passing game. They just got to figure out how to get a running game going to go along with it.
They got twins out to the top for the quarterback, Bentley. He gives to Hibbert. Hibbert down to the 42-yard line and slides down to the 30. Good effort there by Hibbert.
He snuck through there somehow, kept his feet moving, and again, Jackson Grants on the tackle.
We haven't seen much of Jacob Wright, the primary ball carrier, with 8 touchdowns on the season. We haven't seen much of him, Coach.
No, he's not been in. Hopefully he's okay.
Bryce Bentley is your quarterback. Hibbert is behind him. Fakes now. Pass to the left side, caught by Cummins. Spinning around. 35, down to the 33-yard line. Brady Cummins with the catch and the run, the yak. Yards after catch, Coach.
Yeah, watch this throw, though. Here's what I like. This is one of those things that working with quarterbacks, one of the early things that you teach a quarterback is on those short curl patterns. Get grip and rip, we call it. As soon as you hit the ball, throw it.
You see good signs of a passing attack from East, especially from this quarterback, Bentley, who throws a good ball.
Yeah, he does.
Bentley gives now to Hibbert, down to the 30, down to the 27-yard line, where he's knocked down right there by Stevens.
Yeah, Stevens got a leg, and that was it.
That was enough, though.
Bring him down, that's right. So they're developing a running attack to go along with their play-action passes.
1st and 10 at the 27, Coach, for East Jessamine, the Jaguars. Bryce Bentley gives now to Hibbert, dancing in the line, cuts it back, still on his feet, and slides down to the 23-yard line. That's a good run there by Hibbert. Second time tonight we thought he was down, and he slid through there, Coach.
He's low. Watch him come in there low. Landon Baker makes the tackle, but he just squirted through.
Good run by Hibbert. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Jaguars trying to cut this lead in half.
They don't need to lose patience, though. They've got a good short passing.
Give to Hibbert, he's hit, and still going, and it gets down to the 21-yard. That's a good job. By every time you think he's down, Coach, he slows through there and gets a few more yards.
He's one of those slippery running backs.
Slippery.
He's hard to bring down. I'm looking at big number 53. I think that's 53. His shirt's come up over. Oh, there it is. Yeah, his shirt came up finally. 53. Good job of blocking out there.
That's Xander Daniel, a 6'3", 310-pound junior.
I like Mr. Daniel.
And there's Hibbert into the line, and he takes it down. First down, it should be, Coach, down to the 17-yard line.
Woo! I tell you what, they're driving the football.
And he was stopped there by Baker, the linebacker.
Not after gaining a few yards on that.
I tell you, this Hibbard's tough.
He is. I like this combination of Hibbert and Bentley.
Yeah. Bentley throws a really good ball, and he's got good receivers, and Brady Cummins and Matthew DeLacy, and he can throw to J.J. Lewis or Ira Robinson if he needs to. Fake to Hibbert. Throws it down to the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. And Cummins reached up for it. A little bit of contact, but that's incidental contact. They won't throw pass interference. They won't call pass interference on that.
I know. Cummins actually pushed off a little bit there, so that was one of those things that could have gone either way.
17-yard line. Be second down at the 17.
What the Jaguars got to do, they got to figure out, there's an open area. The safety's cheating over this side. They're playing man-to-man on the outside receiver. You got to get that slot on a little in-out pattern, like a corner pattern.
Quarterback throws it over the right side, and it's caught, and he's down to the 13-yard line. And that was DeLacy, the receiver.
Yeah, nice job on it was kind of just a little step pattern, step and come back to the ball. Again, take a look at the defense, people. They're playing tight man on the outside. They're playing off on the slot, but they're also playing the safety. He's favoring the wide side of the field.
DeLacy with the catch, and he took it down. What did they mark it at, Coach? About the 13-yard line?
Looks like the 11.
At the 12-yard line.
Oh,
it's third down and 5. Bryce Bentley, they need a touchdown. Throws to the left side of Cummins. Cummins looking for a block, and he's hit at the 7-yard line. It's a good play turned in there, and that was turned in by Jackson Grants.
I think if we look at that again, you'll see that they were in what we call dark formation. You couldn't see the formation. It was an unbalanced left with a wide out. Unbalanced left with a wide out to the left side. And there was not a receiver on the right side.
4:22 to go in the first half. East Jessamine trying to get in the end zone. Bryce Bentley with Preston Hibbert behind him. Taking a snap, gives to Hibbert. Hibbert dances in the line and tries to fight for yardage, and he's knocked back there, and they say it was his second effort. He might have got the first down, Coach.
He might have, but there was a lot of people in on that tackle. So, principally, Harmon was on the bottom. Now we got another guy hurt.
I think that might have been enough for the first down. 3:59 to go. Player down, shaken up for Lafayette. 3:59 to go in a half. The UFO's coming up at a halftime. And also, Coach, this Sunday at 1 o'clock on the CW Scholastic Ball Report, we'll end down for our 23rd season. That'll be our final show.
Riding off into the sunset, Gary Ball. But
yep.
I'll tell you what, you deserve a break. You've done a great job with that show. Many years of many people that you've talked to and interviewed.
I've had about 2,100 interviews over those years, and Lafayette just short of the first down. I thought with the second effort, they might have given Hibbert a first down.
Yeah, it was close. But there's been so many fourth down plays in this game. That was East Jessamine. Good chance now. They went back to the running game. They need to keep a look at that short passing game.
Yeah, the passing game is working effectively.
Now, yeah.
Tyree Richardson with Giovanni Condo. Gives it out to Richardson, left side. He breaks the tackle, but he won't break that one and bounces it off the left side. And finally, he was knocked down right there by Jacob Watts. Look at Watts, number 5, coming after him. See 5 coming in the lane.
Right, but I'll tell you what a collision out there with Mako.
Yep, big-time collision.
Yeah, Mako, he's a senior, but he threw a lot of weight into that.
Yep.
That was a good hit.
Condo, the quarterback, and he drew him off side. Somebody contacted, and if they did that, that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That's what the call is, 5-yard penalty against East Jessamine.
That was That was quite a hit on, I think it was the center. He just kind of flew backwards, did a back roll almost.
These young kids watching a big screen, they're enjoying this game on this 77-inch TV.
Yeah, they are. They're
Big old TV.
3:15 to go. Second down and 5. Kondo back to pass. It's caught to the 30. 30 and spun around, and that's caught there by Colton Coleman.
Colton Coleman, nice job. Lee with the tackle. He almost broke that tackle. Yep, there it is. That's that little post pattern. Short,
all the way to 38-yard line.
Yep.
First down for Lafayette. Colton Coleman. First time he's got a catch tonight, but he made that one hurt a little bit against East Jessamine. Coleman almost had a touchdown in the first quarter. Overshot him. Kondo gives now to
nice.
Tyree Richardson coming right side and then pushed out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him out. Let's see if he went out. 45-yard line. He did not step out of bounds.
Yeah, he ran it right there. He tiptoed down the sideline.
Got about 10 extra yards, didn't he?
I think Carpenter made the hit.
See, right here, I thought he was going to go out of bounds.
2, 3.
But he stayed in bounds. Got an extra 10 yards.
Yeah, he broke 3 tackles on that run, too.
Still 14-0. Lafayette leading East Jessamine. 2:43 to go in the first half. Giovanni Kondo with Tyree Richardson in the backfield. Get Richardson left side. Richardson hit and thrown down, and that's a nice tackle by Hibbard. Preston Hibbard.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle. He bounced it outside. I'm really impressed with Kondo, his leadership skills. I'm watching him. He's directing traffic out there. Good handoffs, nice fakes after the handoff. Good job of play action. Just needs to be patient. He's got to be patient. He's got a good football team. Let the defense dictate what you want to do with the ball.
Kondo fakes the running back, throws it and it's caught and knocked out, and it's knocked out of bounds, and he's knocked out, and the play was made by number 5. That's going to be Watts.
Yeah, Watts, nice hit there. There's 1 minute and 56 seconds to go. Clock stopped on the out of bounds. Lafayette is driving the ball really well. Now, we don't know much about their kicking game. We don't know about their field goal kicker.
Well, we know Jack Grants is their kicker and pretty good. Got a pretty good leg.
But they need to get this third down.
Third down and short. In the backfield is Stevens. Kondo runs to the right side, gets a first down at the 35. Hibbard comes up to make the stop, along with Carter.
We've called Hibbard's name quite a bit in this game.
Either running the ball or tackling.
He's everywhere.
He's a middle linebacker. 1:39, the clock running here in the first half. General's still holding that 2-touchdown lead. Kondo waiting for the snap. Back in the pocket, throws it down the right side, and it's over the head of the intended receiver. He had him out there. That's Jackson Grants, but he couldn't get it to him.
No, he couldn't get it to him.
Overshot him.
He had a couple steps lead. Just put some air under the ball. Let him get to it, run into the ball in the end zone there. He's got a really good arm. I think he's just a little bit excited on those long passes.
Here's how the scoring started. Touchdown pass to Jackson Grants at 35 yards. Kondo back in the pocket, going right side and over the head of receiver Grants.
Again, I think they see that 1:16 on the clock there, and they're just trying to go to the end zone. They don't need to be in that big of a hurry. You got 3 timeouts. Run your little post patterns. Run the little curls. Get the balls to your best people. You don't need to throw it deep like that every time.
That's right. 1:16 to go.
It's plenty of time.
Offensive coordinator for Lafayette Generals, John Lawson, lets him do his thing. 3rd and 10 for Condo. Giovanni throws a screen pass, and it's incomplete. He tried to get it over there to Brady Alt, but he couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, that was a little slip screen. They called it a slip screen, Gary. My friend Paul Raines, he called it jailbreak screen.
Jailbreak. I like jailbreak, Coach.
Yeah, he called it jailbreak screen because everybody flies out there and the guys are flying back to the ball. The quarterback hits the receiver as he's coming back to the ball. I mean, it's got to be perfectly thrown.
So 4th down and 10 at the 34, 1:11 to go. Giovanni Condo looks to the sideline after he barks out a couple cadences, and there's going to be a timeout on the field with 1:11 to go here in the first half.
Take a break.
Would step out with Lafayette leading the Jags 14-0 on Pregame and WKYT.
All right, we're in commercial break.
Pretty exciting drive this time. Lafayette driving the ball down the field, getting the first down. I really like their passing game. Gary and I talked about that. Doing a good job of driving the ball. Just don't get too impatient. They kind of wasted 2 plays trying to throw deep. Now it's 4th down.
Yep.
And 4th and 10. And they're in a tough situation here. They've got to make those 10 yards.
Tripp set out to the right. It might be a pass to the right side. And Harrison Stevens in the backfield with Condo. Giovanni, a 6'2", 205-pound senior quarterback.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I like his size.
Condo back in the pocket. He finds his receiver, hook and ladder, and it's caught over there down to the 10, 5, run-in touchdown on a hook and ladder.
Yeah, a little hook
Stevens
and ladder
ran
play.
it in.
That's a little excited down there on Mr. Stevens there. They're going to hurt him.
Hook and ladder. They threw it out to Brody Alt. He pitched it back to Stevens, who went in for the touchdown.
The pitch, that looked a little flaky on that pitch.
I know.
Watch this. Watch. Boom. Nice job, though. Made an adjustment to make the catch.
And then ran it in for the score. Big-time play for Lafayette. They lead at 20-0.
We've seen that play a few times in our broadcasting career, Gary.
You're right.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it worked at Boyle County, didn't it?
Yeah. It didn't work. It didn't work the last game we did. Right at the last play of the game over at Lexington Catholic.
Cale Locklear will hold for Jackson Grants. Kick is up, and it's going to be good. 1:02 to go in the first half. The Lafayette Generals 21, the East Jessamine Jaguars nothing. And we'll be back after this timeout on Pregame, the game of the week. Mingua beat Jerky and UK Sports Medicine.
All right, you're back.
Welcome back. Here we go. We got 1 minute and 2 seconds to go. We just commented. A bunch of these young whippersnappers have decided they were going to peek in our door and watch the game. They're very good people. They're behaving.
Yeah.
They're just excited to watch this big screen TV in the mobile studio.
Whitaker Bank mobile studio. 21-0 Lafayette, and it looked like East was going to get back in the ball game, cut it in half, but now Lafayette has extended to 3 scores.
Yeah, and Lafayette had a big plays. The general pulled a hook and lateral, and on a trick play scored right there with 1 minute to go. They're going to get the tee out there.
Jackson Grants going to put it on the tee.
Yeah, he's a jack of all trades.
Sure is. I said before the game it's going to be busy. I tell you, he's been open. He got a 35-yard touchdown catch. He's been open a couple times more, and they didn't get him the ball. So East Jessamine will return the ball. Cummins and DeLacy back deep to receive this from Grants. Here's a kick, and it's going to go back, and it's going to be hauled in by DeLacy. Coming out to the 10. He's at the 15 and hit and dropped right there at the 15-yard line. There's a flag down on the play as he was dropped right there, and then by Alt, and then a flag came down after Brody Alt made the play.
That may have been a block in the back, or block in the back, I think.
Whitecap is making a call for us. 55 seconds, that's all that remains in the first half. It might have been it right there, Coach.
Right there. I think it was 22.
Okay, it was 22. That's who he said. The Whitecap said 22.
Right, 22 came. You know, again, that's that rule, that safety rule, Gary, we talk about. It's high school football. They're going to call that every time. If you're blocking back toward the goal line like that, coming back to make a block,
yeah,
you're going to have to just step in front of them, because if you try to lay a guy out, they're going to call it every time.
The game tonight is live on WKYT, BLK, and 365. It's channel 193 on Spectrum Cable. And it's also on PretSpin, GoPretSpin.com. It's on the PretSpin Facebook page. And we sure enjoy bringing these games to folks at home, don't we, Coach?
We do, and I really appreciate WKYT making this decision, Gary, to cover high school football.
Yep. Just like Wayne did about 23 years ago when he made the decision to put the Scholastic Ball Report on the air, and he did that. And now Jamie Kowalski is making a decision to put a high school football and basketball on PretSpin.
We sure thank him.
Back to pass. Bentley's getting pressure. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Bryce Bentley was rolling to the left. They just threw the ball out of bounds. East Jessamine, they scored 37 points last week against Lincoln, and so far tonight they haven't scored a point.
No, they've been close a couple. They probably just called. Surely they didn't call intentional grounding.
I don't think I would have, but I think they might have.
Yeah, they got something on East.
Yeah, it's going to be a penalty on East Jess.
Half the distance.
Brings the ball back to the
1 inch line.
1 inch line.
What the heck? You don't do it.
I don't think they should have done that. I think it should have been about the 3-yard line.
Well, they
Yeah, bring it out. Bring it out.
That's what they're discussing.
Yeah, they didn't mark that right, Coach.
No, they marked a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
All right, they're picking up the flag, it looks like.
Now they'll bring it out. I told you. Bring it back out to the 7.
Good. I like it when they correct themselves like that.
48 seconds. It's second down for East Jessamine. Lafayette's defense giving East all kinds of problems.
Yeah, and if I was East, I would get under center and just run a quarterback sneak or something. Let that clock run out. They're way back.
Back at the 7-yard line. Twins to both sides. Hibbert in the backfield. Bentley throws it out down the left side, and he was trying to go down there to his intended receiver and way downfield. That was number 8. That's Mako, but Mako was running somewhere else.
Yeah, and they only went. See, plays like that with 43 seconds.
It only takes 5 seconds off the clock.
Exactly, 5 seconds. They can't afford to give Lafayette the ball back here. Like, if they try to punt from the end zone, they could get a blocked punt.
Twins to both sides, 3rd down. They give up the middle and running hard. Hibbert up to the 15-yard line, about a 7-yard pickup. for Preston Hibbert.
Yeah, it was a little bobble on that ball, too.
Yep.
That was a little scary right there.
I think I'll bring out the punting team. Stop the clock with 36 seconds.
Lafayette must have called a timeout here.
King of Stream is producing tonight here in our Whitaker Bank mobile trailer, mobile broadcast studio. And you got John Neal back at WKYT over on Winchester Road. John Neal was in the picture, the Herald Leader, with myself, Bridget, and Joel Clace and Brack Benningfield. That was the picture in the article in the Herald Leader that will be in the paper tomorrow.
Looking in the future.
Yep. Well, the Sunday paper, they way they printed it, you get it delivered on Saturday now, Coach, because there's no mail delivery on Sunday.
That's right.
It's delivered in a mailbox, so that will come out tomorrow. Sutherland Chevrolet, they're right here in Nicholasville. Don Gabbard and all the staff at Sutherland Chevrolet, and right now the Jags down 21-0, and they got to get things straightened out in the locker room at halftime.
A dangerous punting situation here. You got to be very, very careful.
Punter is Rivera. Good snap to Rivera, and he gets the punt off, and it's going to bounce out to 35, 36, 37-yard line, and that's where East will see it go with the clock running down to 24 seconds. So they need to keep Lafayette out of the end zone, Coach, in these last 24 seconds.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much to get in field goal range. And these high school kids, especially these kids that play soccer, can really kick the ball.
So Lafayette will have the football. 37-yard line. 21-0.
Yeah, we'll see what they're going to do here. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried a couple passes down the field.
We got twin receivers out to the far. One slot man to the left. That's going to be Locklear. Got to watch him. He's a primary receiver. Back to pass. Giovanni Condo. And he breaks a tackle, rolls to the right, and just throws it away. And that should be out of bounds at the 10. He probably should have just eaten that ball, Coach.
Yeah, he went out of bounds to stop the clock like that or throw an incomplete pass. They might have called intentional grounding, but number 28 was there. He had his back turned to him.
I thought they might too, but they just thought the better of that.
Yeah.
So second down, 16 seconds to go before halftime. And then we'll have our UFOs and we got some stats coming up at halftime too, don't we?
I hope.
Yeah, we hope we get some stats. Condo, pass over the right side to 35, hit hard, knocked down to the 31-yard line as the completion to Alt. And who made the hit there, Coach, for East Jess?
It was a hard hit. I didn't see.
Hibbert, right?
Again,
Preston
again.
Hibbert. He makes a lot of hits.
Here comes the field goal team, just like we said.
Yeah,
Gary.
They're going to call a timeout and try to kick a field goal, make it 24-0. And Grants has plenty of leg. Of course, this will be about a 48-yarder, Coach.
Well,
Jackson Grants.
Why not? Give it a try. We call timeout.
6 seconds to go before halftime. We got our UFOs from Mike Meehan. That's become a tradition here on Pret Spin and WKYT. And then after the UFOs, we have some stats. A lot of activity going on here at East Jessamine. We thank the Jaguars for having us out here tonight.
Yeah, it's been a really, really nice trip.
Hospitable,
here.
yeah.
Yes, very hospitable. Really good treatment and beautiful facility. Amazing.
Yep, beautiful.
Out here in the country a little bit, outside of Nicholasville.
My older brother Bill used to live over here in Nicholasville.
I live right down the road from here.
And the King was right down the road here.
Yeah, King of Stream was here all day setting things up.
Yep. Third down, they mark it at the 38-yard line. It'll be a 48-yard attempt. It'll be out of the hold of Locklear. 48-yard attempt from Jackson Grants. Waiting for the placement by Locklear. gets it down. The kick is up, and it's going to be, it's good. 48-yard, and that might have been good from about 55, Coach.
That might have been good for sure for at least another 5 yards.
I told you Grant's had a lot of leg, Coach.
Man, that was a good kick.
Kicks a 48-yarder, makes it 24-0. It's been all Generals here in the first half, and East Jess will have to come from way behind in the second half.
Well, watch this. Nice snap, nice hold. Beautiful kick. Man.
So that's the end of the first half. First half comes to a close, 24-0 here at East Jessamine. Generals on top with Mike Meehan. This is Gary Ball for William Warfield. We'll be back with halftime. The UFOs Unheralded Football Overachievers.
Coach.
Welcome back here to Mike Bowling Field here on the beautiful campus of East Jessamine High School, Nicholasville, Kentucky. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Southern Chevrolet. We want to thank Mingua Beef Jerky and all the sponsors you'll see scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Take a look at that as we're going through these halftime festivities here. Scores 24-0 in favor of the Generals thanks to a 48-yard field goal with no time on the clock. Excellent job of getting the ball down there to do that. First thing we want to do is start the one thing that we do every week. I call it the UFOs. This is Mike Meehan, and I coach football for 30 years, actually 34 years. And one thing I noticed in all those years of coaching, there are so many people that are involved in the programs for these schools, and they get so much done, but they never get any credit for what they do. And we call this the UFOs, the Unheralded Football Overachievers. So every week what I do is I contact each coach from each team, and I ask them to give me the name and a little information on somebody involved in their program who goes above and beyond but gets little credit for what they do. Now, this person could be a player, a coach, a booster, a manager, a trainer, a custodian, anybody, an administrator at the school, anybody that does work behind the scenes that don't get much credit for it. All right, we're going to go over these as you watch the homecoming people coming up. I didn't realize a homecoming here at East Jessamine High School. First of all, for East Jessamine, Coach Trenton Fields chooses Chelsea and Brandon Stevens as their UFOs. Chelsea is the Boosters Club president, and Coach Fields says the amount of time that she dedicates to the program, to the football program, is second to none. She and her husband Brandon are committed to helping the program through hard work year-round. Without them, we would not be in the position we are today. And he wanted for me to give a special thank you to these two, Brandon and Chelsea Stevens, for being his UFOs, his unheralded football overachievers. Now let's look at Lafayette. Coach John Lawson, fine gentleman as he is, he sent me his UFOs, and I'm going to read it verbatim to you because I think he feels real strongly about this. John Lawson sent as his UFO, Catherine Chastain, Lafayette's Youth Services Center coordinator, who also serves as the logistics coach for the football team. She has been an incredible support to our players, our coaches, and our entire program. This season, she's done it all, delivering and picking up uniforms, communicating with parents and players, and taking on behind-the-scenes details that are so important but often go unnoticed. Whenever the team needed help, she was there, handling odd jobs, staying organized, and making sure everything ran smoothly. But what makes her truly special goes beyond logistics. She is a steady hand, a positive presence, and a mentor to the young men, helping them not only as athletes, but as they grow into successful adults. She is the definition of a team player, dependable, hardworking, and always putting others first. She shows up with positivity, energy, and heart, and she embodies the spirit and service and of teamwork that we want our athletes to carry with them on and off the field. So tonight, on behalf of the football program, the school, and the entire community, John Lawson says we thank you, Catherine Chastain, for your dedication, your commitment, and your incredible impact you've made on the team. We are proud to shine the spotlight on you tonight, and we are so lucky to have you part of the football family for the Generals. That's John Lawson, and that's Trenton Fields' UFOs, unheralded football overachievers.
Coach, one of the Lafayette coaches stuck his head in here and showed me a time that Jackson Grants ran down in Texas this past 4.3. Ran a 4.3.
4.3. Well, we can see that on the field. That's pretty incredible. This has been an interesting game, Gary. There's been some mistakes in this game.
Yeah.
I think East Jessamine had a better chance to be in the game than they are. I don't think they need to go to the halftime and give up at all. Their running game started clicking, and their short passing game was darn good.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see if they can come back some. By the way, if I could, I would have you as my UFO, Gary, my unheralded football overachiever. You don't get enough credit for what you do, both in the broadcast booth and in the community, and especially with your television show that you are have I don't know, gone through producers and directors, and you've done it on television at CW. Just amazing. And I'm sure, I can compliment you a lot, but I'm sure you've had plenty of help along the way.
Yeah, we've had a lot of help, Coach, and King is one of those. Wayne Moorfield helped us a lot on the show. Bridget DeVries was executive producer. Wayne Martin, Mike Canarak, Joel Clays, John Neal, who's out of KYT right now, and Bragg Bennyfield, and Lee K. Howard, the sports director. All those folks help with the show, and it'd be this Sunday at 1 o'clock on CW is the final show. We'll be back at halftime after this break, 24-0. Lafayette on top of the Jags. We'll be back after this break from East Jessamine and Nicholasville.
Believe in hope, in willpower, in work, in and seeking and screening and knowing and treating. In dedication, determination, and we're getting through this, whatever it takes. In bravery, in breakthroughs, in beating the odds. Believe in a cancer-free future for all of Kentucky. Believe in Markey.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Same MRI, same CT scan. Same items, different prices. So why would you pay more for the same thing? Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI can save you 30 to 60% compared to the costs of local hospitals. We have a state-of-the-art facility in the Lexington area. We believe that every patient deserves the best in affordable, quality care. Avoid surprise billing. Come to Lexington Diagnostic Center. Imaging focused on you.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks.
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
I'm rolling on empty. Holla if you feel me. Gotta make a pit stop. Got my boys Carl and Robinson rolling with me. I pump my gas. I grab my snacks. I'm saving cash with my Clark's Pump and Shop app. I pump and shop. I pump and shop. I use the app to pump and shop.
Use Clark's Pump and Shop app to earn rewards and save big.
Use the app to pump and shop.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah.
It's a family tradition only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks.
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually
Time and Lafayette spoiling homecoming here, at least so far.
A little bit about Lafayette's previous schedule, Gary. They're
Streaming this?
they
Yes, sir.
What's I saw it on the Herald Leader this morning, but what?
It's go.prepspin.com. Go.prepspin.com.
people are
Or
sticking
it's
their
on
head
TV.
in. They want to know
KYT
how they can watch the
on
game. They're seeing us
27.3,
broadcasting
or
it,
the
so they're
cable's
wanting to know how they
193
can broadcast it. So
Cable.
Gary Ball is giving him some direction. So these guys are good. So we're going to take another break here. So we'll take another break here right now. We'll be back here on Prep Spin and WKYT here at the Jaguar Stadium in East Jessamine. 24-0, the Generals.
Welcome back here to East Jessamine, Mike Bowling Field, home with the Jaguars, and right now the Lafayette Generals up 24-0. That's not they were the pregame, the national anthem coach. There comes the Jags out of their locker room.
Yeah, it's good we're seeing this because the broadcast started after this happened. So good job.
Yeah, we're seeing some highlights of the first half. There's Bentley, and then the good defense turned in, and of course that was Big Miles up there. There's a run, a good defensive play by East.
Good hit there. Nice job running the football. Lafayette's got some speed, Gary, and they're showing some of it.
Yeah, Harrison Stevens there with the run.
Nice job making the catch and the tackle.
J.J. Richardson has 3 touchdowns out of the backfield receiving. This quarterback is dangerous.
He's very dangerous.
There he goes to Jackson Grants, who we know runs a 4.340 because one of the coaches stopped in and told us it did.
Well, I can tell he got open on that one for sure.
And then here's a good run by Wright, and that's what I said. He might have got hurt. He didn't, because the primary ball carrier was going to be Preston Hibbard was the primary ball carrier.
That's that passing offense that we liked. They're throwing the ball on those little out patterns. That interception, that really hurt. That was early in the game, and that made a big difference.
But you think he might have fumbled in the end zone?
I think he did. I really do. But
they ruled him down. I guess his knee touch, Coach.
It's hard to tell from where we were. So
then there's Hibbert being stopped.
Nice defense.
Good play by Stevens.
Stevens again.
I tell you, he's everywhere.
He's a super defensive player.
Yep. We're at East Jessamine in Nicholasville. And there's Tyree Richardson, the freshman.
That little mistake there, and he gets cornered.
Yep.
He went down.
He ran one way, quarterback was handing it the other way.
Nice defensive play.
That was. Throw it in the middle, and that was hauled in, and a good reception by DeLacy, Matthew DeLacy. And then the pressure comes.
Yep. DeLacy's one of those seniors that are really contributing to this football team.
There's an overthrow by the quarterback, Kondo, as he overthrows Locklear.
I'll tell you what, we're looking at DeLacy again. He's a hard-nosed kid. Taking those licks. These are the runs we like, Gary. You were talking about slippery.
Sliding through there.
Sliding through is right. Miscommunication there. Game
tonight is on WKYT's substation 27.3, WBLK 365, 193 on Spectrum Cable Channel. We enjoyed bringing these games to you at home. Sutherland Chevrolet, one of the things Sutherland Chevrolet, right here in Nicholasville on Main Street. Don Gabbard and his staff at Sutherland Chevrolet with beautiful Equinox, all kinds of cars, Coach. Got to think of them. I'm sure they got a Lexus, but they got all kinds of Chevrolet cars and everything down at Sutherland Chevrolet.
Throwing deep. Just taking a chance. See, this is what I like. See that little comeback pattern?
Yep.
Little comeback pattern. Let your guy catch the ball. Let him do the work. I thought they were going to score here.
I did too. That was a good outlet pass to Brady Cummins. And there's a head-on collision, but absorbing that was Richardson.
Yeah, this was the big play here. Nice job.
Nice catch by Coleman. There's Coleman again.
Yeah, you got flipped over.
Here's Richardson, the freshman. That's a freshman running the ball, Coach.
He's not the least bit afraid. He's really running the ball.
Yep. Kondo throws it out to Taylor, Mekhi Taylor. He overshot Grants a couple of times. He overshot Grants on this drive, Coach.
Right, he shoots him here in a minute again. There it is.
There's a hook and ladder. And finishing off is Stevens.
Yeah, we're coming back here. East Jessamine made a mistake in having the punt, giving Lafayette a chance for this.
Then a 48-yard field goal by Jackson Grants, and it was good.
It was real good.
Yep. Makes it 24-0. How big do you think that field goal will be for Lafayette? You think it will matter in this game?
Probably not. The way things are going right now, it's going to take a lot for the Jaguars to catch up. But it matters to Lafayette and that kid in the future, because there will be games, and we've seen them. You and I have seen them a lot, where that field goal makes a big difference.
It sure does.
We've seen another thing that happens. A lot of times these teams miss an extra point. Just every once in a while miss an extra point, and that comes back to haunt them because they end up chasing that extra point, going for two. Best thing to do is give it up. Don't worry about it. You missed it. Next time go for one. You go for one, and then go for two later when if you really need to.
Lafayette plays Henry Clay next week, Coach. Henry Clay was a 15-0 leader over North Bullitt last we heard. That's who Lafayette will play. And if you look at East Jessamine, and East Jess plays Madison Southern next week here at East in Nicholasville.
That'll be a good game for them. I think they'll be able to handle that game.
Hey, low-key, bro.
So we're just about set for the second half of action. Officials on the field. Lafayette is getting ready, and East Jessamine, they're in their black uniforms tonight, Coach. I like it.
I like that. And I like the Jags on the helmet too. That's really cool. Yeah, nice looking uniforms.
Lafayette in the white with the red, and the Generals leading 24-0 as we start the third quarter here. There's part of the homecoming queen court. There's a queen. We don't know her name, but she's a queen.
Yeah, she's a queen. She's a beautiful young lady. Beautiful young lady. I'm sure her parents are very, very proud of her.
We'll try to get her name before we get off, the homecoming queen. Hey, would you find out who the homecoming queen is? We'll say her name. Go down and find out for us. These young kids watching the game are going to find out for us. Okay. You got it.
He said make sure nobody takes his seat. He's sitting on the floor here in front of our table.
It's still 24-0 because we're still at halftime. We're about moments away from the second half kick. Lafayette will send Locklear, and also back will be Richardson as
adjustments have to be made, Gary. Each Jessamine has to make some adjustments. They've got to get an offense going.
So here comes the kick, and it's by Luis Morales. Will do the kicking for East Jessamine. And here's the kick low down the field, and bobbled and spun it around, and they'll jump on that to 28-yard line. Morales' kick, no return.
Yeah, good job of covering it up too. No reason to try to pick it up and run it.
So here comes the Lafayette Generals up by 24 points, Coach.
24 points. I'm very impressed with Kondo, the quarterback. I love to watch quarterbacks' feet. If you're watching this game and you want to keep an eye on the quarterback, watch what's going on in the field, but watch his feet when he throws the ball. He gets his feet planted correctly, gets his shoulders turned when he runs the sweeps on the right and left if he's going to throw the ball.
Giovanni Kondo has Harrison Stevens with him in the backfield. He's packed the pass, rolling to the left, low and to go, and it's caught up to the 50-yard line by Stevens.
Just on cue. He's a right-handed quarterback rolling to the left. Watch him square his shoulders. See how he squared his shoulders when he throw? He didn't try to throw across his body.
23-yard strike to Harrison Stevens.
Yep. Well-coached kid. Well coached.
Up to the 50-yard line. Lafayette has it at their own 50. 1st and 10. On the Condo to Stevens pass. Fake. Now looks to throw. And it's almost intercepted. It went through the hands of the receiver, and it went right to the defender, Lee, and he dropped it.
Almost caught, almost intercepted.
So Lee almost had him an interception. He dropped it, though. 2nd and 10 now, Coach.
Yeah, that'll haunt him. That happens to
It haunts me for him.
These guys, yeah. It's just you think what could have been, of course, in your mind, you're going to run it back for a touchdown,
Yep. Stevens down to the 45, 40, still going, 38, and he gets it first down to the 38-yard line. Hard running by Harrison Stevens, Coach. He's a 5'10", 200-pound sophomore.
Yeah, that sophomore ran like he was a 5'10", 300 pounds.
They got some good-looking freshmen, sophomores, and at Lafayette. They're going to be, that bodes well for the future for John Lawson.
I think so. John's a good coach. His 2nd year there?
Third year.
Third
or fourth, yeah.
Yeah, he's doing fine.
At 10:55 in the third. First down at the 38. Condo drops the ball, throws it incomplete over the middle as he was trying to hit his receiver. Brody out, sophomore.
Yeah, zip that ball right by that linebacker's ear, burn his earlobe with it, and hit that receiver on that slant. Don't lead him, just hit him with it. He's got an arm to do it. The defense for East Jessamine, they've adjusted a little bit, Gary. They're playing a 3-3 look. I would call it a 3-5 actually, but the 3-3 look, and they're keeping those linebackers not covering pass more than they're rushing.
What is going on?
Come in here. We got the homecoming queen. We're going to bring her into the studio. You're not? Who was the queen?
Piper Thompson.
Piper Thompson, homecoming. We'll get you on the TV. Come on in here. Hey, William, you were in the court, right?
Yeah.
What were you, first runner-up?
No, I'm a junior. I'm not even a senior.
Oh, okay. Piper was the queen, right?
Yes.
Well, we'll try to get her on here, too.
How exciting is this for you, though?
Oh, it's very exciting. I love being on the court. I was on there last year, and it was really fun, and it's a lot of fun with my classmates and just to hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not doing too well in the football game, but...
Oh, no. We're not doing very well.
Who was your escort?
My escort was Daniel Farmer. Yeah. He's in my grade, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we want to get you on TV since you made it over here to talk with us.
Yep, he went and found me.
Yeah, thanks to the young man who tracked her down.
Yes.
We'll put her back on after this play.
Okay.
Lafayette has Condo out of the gun, takes the snap, throws it over the far side, caught by Grants, down to the 20, still churning, down to the 17-yard line. Jackson Grants with the catch. And I tell you what, Coach, he didn't go down very easily.
No, he was really fighting. All right, young lady, what's your name?
My name's Ainsley Smith.
Ainsley, tell me a little about your parents' names.
My mom is Allison Smith and my dad is Marty Smith, and I've grown up in Lexington my whole life in Nicholasville, and I just go to East Jessamine. I'm a junior. I play soccer, cross country, and track.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Brothers or sisters?
I have 3 brothers.
Oh, Lord, I bet they're proud of you, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they beat up on her a lot.
Oh, yeah, when I was growing up.
Yeah, and here's 9:35 in the third. Here's Condo again out of the shotgun. Condo back to pass, rolls right, and he's going to tuck it down to the 14-yard line, be run out of bounds. They're running out of bounds was Hayden Carter.
Yeah, he wanted to throw the ball, but he couldn't find a receiver.
What's that?
Who's our favorite player on the field?
Who's your favorite player for the Jaguars?
I honestly don't really know who's on the team, but let me think about who's on there.
Preston Hibbard. Let's see, the quarterback is Bryce Bentley.
Yes, Bryce Bentley, sure.
And you're a junior?
Yes, I am.
We got a lot of juniors. Braden Ryan.
Yes, I know Braden. I went to elementary school with him.
Well, then we'll say he's your favorite player today.
Perfect.
Okay. We'll get you out of trouble here.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
That's good. Well, you're a fine young lady, and
Thank you.
we're glad you stopped by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice night.
And that's part of the homecoming court here at East Jess. Now Condo. Somebody went early, but no flag. Those are deep down the middle, and
Nice
it's caught.
catch.
And it's caught and taken down to the 2-yard line, and that's Colton Coleman.
Yeah, Matthew DeLacy again stepped in there and made a good hit, and also Brady Cummins. Nice job coming in there and making a hit.
$9:15. Is that right, King? 9:15 in the third.
Yeah.
So it's going to be first and goal for Lafayette at the 2-yard line as the catch was hauled in by Coleman, and Coach nearly took it in the end zone.
He did, and it looks like they're right situation, right where they should be. Was there a timeout called there
Yes. Timeout.
by Lafayette?
Yes, or it might have been East Jazz. I'm not sure. Coach,
We didn't see it.
we got a Warfield in the house.
Yeah, Peyton Warfield. Hey, listen, it's good seeing you. We'll get you on the TV here. Tell me a little bit about this night for you. It's exciting and fun, isn't
I
had to put on some eye black. Blackout night. Just wanted some eye black, so I had to go to Walmart. Trying to look like Batman.
it? Tell me something about you. What are you doing in school right now?
I'm taking business and marketing class, so that's my main 2 classes. That's my pathway. I finished it after this semester.
Yeah.
And then
Well, you look like Batman to me.
Yeah.
that's what I was going for.
Say that. Say hi. I'm Batman.
Like, hi, I'm Batman. But in the deep voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Batman. I suck at that.
I'll tell you what, we're having a good time here at East Jessamine.
Yeah.
So
And here's Condo taking a snap, back to pass. He's getting pressure, and he's being chased, and he throws it almost picked off.
yeah,
Almost intercepted at the goal line.
Yeah, Lafayette again. They don't need to be doing that. They can run the ball in if they want to right here. But again, they're working on their passing game.
Second down. Football at the 2-yard line. 9 minutes in the third quarter. Lafayette, are you surprised in this score?
No, I didn't expect it. I haven't been really keeping up with the football season for other teams, just only East. So
Yeah.
just kind of, I'm just kind of here to have fun.
So here's Lafayette again, second down at the 2-yard line. Condo with Stevens in the backfield. Stevens goes in motion, gets the handoff, goes left, and he's going to walk into the end zone. That's the second touchdown tonight for Stevens.
Yeah, nice job that time. They didn't bother throwing the ball. They did a little sweep.
Remember,
on the
he's the man
outside.
that went in on the hook and ladder.
Yep. There's Eric over there taking pictures.
Yep, there's Eric.
So Peyton,
Sir.
are you playing any baseball?
So this season I'm not, and I didn't play last season either. I kind of focusing on work and just doing my own time in the gym.
But you had some fun playing baseball.
I did have a lot of fun. I played it through 8th grade, so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, nice job.
Just kind of focus on my future career and stuff.
That's good.
You want to get into acting, I understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I do. It's just the dream.
Yep, it's not a dream. It's a goal.
It's a goal, yes, sir.
I have a grandson who is a tremendous actor in San Antonio, Texas.
Like a warrior,
He's
Shout out to Coach Hudson.
Here's the Grant's kick is up, and it's good. 31-0 Lafayette. 9:01 to go in the third. Shout out to Coach Hudson out there as he's watching tonight. All the folks watching on Prep Spin and WKYT. We'll be back. We're going to take a break, King, or what? Take a break here on Prep Spin.
All right, welcome back. We have a lot of visitors in here, including one of the buzzing kind, mosquito that's been irritating Gary Ball.
Yeah.
So.
Well, West Nile.
West Nile at East Jessamine, that would be very bad.
Well, I'm just saying they carry the West Nile virus.
Not all of them, Gary.
I know.
Just 1 in a million.
They say it's going around. Anyway, let's get back to the game here. Grants will kick off, and it's going to be taken at the 10-yard line. Returned up to the 20 and
nice job.
up in it right there at the 20-yard line. And the return man that time was Watts, Jacob Watts.
Darian Jones on the tackle. Nice job at just taking those legs and bringing the guy down.
Jacob Watts was a ball carrier. Up in it, 31-0. Coach, you surprised at the score?
Yeah, I am. I'm surprised that East Jessamine has gotten away with the things that they were doing so well. And so, they're doing a really good job of driving the ball, but they can't seem to cross the goal line with it.
You're right. Football at the 24-yard line. And you've got backfield is Zach Naylor. Hand off up the middle, running hard, and going to the 45. It's a foot race, and Hibbard's caught from behind at the 35 by Jackson Grants, showing that 4.3 speed, Coach.
Yeah, he just put it in fourth gear and just caught up right away. Nice job, nice run, though. Really good. Good blocking, a good hole. And again, second effort. What's the second effort here?
Preston Hibbard. Yeah, good run. Almost took it to the house.
Almost.
Just the speed of Jack's of Grant's caught him.
Yeah, when he felt that guy right behind him, Grant's right behind him. See how he pulled that ball in front of him, high and tight.
Here's Hibbard tripped up by Stevens in the backfield. Gains about 2 yards. 8 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lafayette 31, East Jessamine nothing.
Yeah, good job of blocking on that last play for that long gain. Lafayette's just settled in there now.
Lafayette remembers last year where they won this game 34-12, so that gave them some confidence coming in, I think, Coach.
Yeah, it did. And I think there's a little bit of a size difference here, too. Being a 6A school.
Yep.
Yeah, size and maybe size and strength on the defensive lines.
Bentley slides right, gives it to the second guy, and he takes it down to the 30-yard line. And ball carrier that time was Hayden Carter, 22. That's the first time he's carried the ball tonight, Coach.
Yeah, Grant's again in on the tackle.
Yeah. We've had Hibbard and Jacob Wright has not been in the ball game for a while, so he must have been injured.
Yeah, maybe in that first series. We thought it was cramps. Maybe it was more than that.
Yeah. 6:58 to go in the third quarter. Lafayette 31 and Jaguars nothing. Bentley gives now to the second man in, and he takes it again. That's going to be Carter.
Brody Alt penetrated and locked him up right away. Called his name quite a bit too. Brady Alt.
Yeah. Coach, what is it in football? 35 points is a running clock?
35 points.
So if Lafayette scores again before East Jessamine gets on the board, it'll be a running clock rest of the game.
That's right.
6:15 to go in the third. There's Gracie Warfield in the house and her teammate.
You and Ellie need to get over in a chair too.
Gracie Warfield and Ellie. Here's Bentley rolling to the left, setting and throwing and firing, and it's caught down at the 18-yard line. And the catch was made by DeLacy.
That was a nice job. Nice throw. Really nice catch under duress there.
DeLacy made a nice catch. So maybe the Jaguars can score in this possession.
Just be patient. Be patient. Run the plays that you know will work. Lafayette sitting in that 4-3 defensive look.
Here's Carter. Fake over the right side middle, and it's going to be incomplete, trying to go to Matthew DeLacy.
Yeah, that's another one of those plays. I know I sound like a broken record, though. When they run those slants, just hit them with the pass. Do not try to lead him that much. Hit him with it right in the shoulder. Let him catch the ball. Hit him right in the middle of the chest, actually.
Hi, Gracie. Gracie Warfield. She natural.
That's right.
That's what we all call her. Pass. It's going to be caught.
There you
down
go.
to the 12-yard. That's a nice catch by Ira Robinson.
Yeah, it's a nice catch, and almost broke that one for a touchdown.
Gracie, who do you play tomorrow?
We play Louisville Sharks and Kentucky Freedom.
Oh, okay. Big tournament they're in tomorrow.
Just got back from Indianapolis for the big tournament.
Right.
How'd you like that tournament?
Hey, they're state champs too, by the way.
State champions. Pretty good.
I guess 2 weeks ago.
Timeout, 5:06 to go in the third quarter. Lafayette 31, Jaguars nothing. Got a lot of time to fill tonight, Coach, because it's 31-0 game.
Take a 30-second break.
Yep.
We'll take a 30-second break here on Pret Spin and on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week by UK Sports Medicine. We're back, and now East will go for it at the 17-yard line. Bentley fakes, looks to pass, and it's broken up, trying to go to Robinson, and it was broken up, Coach.
I think it's 58, but I'm not sure. I think it was 58, got his hand up in there.
That's big Kendon Wilson.
Yeah, he's big. You're right about that. Big. It's this is an important drive for East Jessamine. They do not want to go to a running clock, so they need to get a score here. Even if it's a field goal, they need to get some sort of a score here.
4:45 to go in the third quarter. East Jessamine on the march. They have it in the red zone of quarterback. Back to pass. Rose right. Those in the end zone. It's caught, and he comes out of the end zone to the 2-yard line, so it won't be a touchdown, but that's a good catch. And the catch was made by DeLacy.
He came right back through 2 people to make that catch.
Matthew made a nice catch.
So they're down there on the 3-yard line right now.
But he caught it in the end zone, but he came out to the 2 or 3. So 4:21, the clock running here. 31-0, Lafayette leading. Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan and William Warfield, the king of stream, Joe Allen and Torrey Bailey, Coach.
Bryce Bentley under center this time.
Fumbles it. Jobs back on it at the 5. He fumbled the football.
See, that's a big mistake. He has not been under center very often. You see that?
Yep, that's why, Coach.
Yeah, he didn't close his hands. That ball went right through the heel of his hands.
First time he was under center and he fumbles it, so that's why they don't have him under center very much.
No, that's just something you can't. You go through a whole game all the way into the third quarter and don't get under center. And when you do, that ball's a little slick. It's a little whole different, ball game when you're under that way.
3:33 to go in the third. Clark's Pump and Shop. Crown Trophy. Hallway feeds. Back to pass. Bentley fires over the right side. Incomplete over the head of intended receiver DeLacy.
Yeah, just way too high. He was covered real well anyway, so. They see these pro teams doing that, throwing those over-the-shoulder, back-shoulder throws in the corner of the end zone. It's not that easy to do.
Brings up a third down. Football at the 6-yard line, 3rd and goal. East Jessamine trying to score their first touchdown in this game, 3:20 to go in the third quarter. And that's going to be officials' time, and Going to be timeout for East Jessamine.
Keep it here.
We want to keep it right here. And, Coach, the show Scholastic Ball Report coming up Sunday, and it's our final show, Coach.
Yeah, final show. Here's my plan Sunday. I'm going to get up and have some breakfast. I'm going to watch the Steelers in Dublin, Ireland. They play at 9:30 in the morning, and then go right to your show.
It's 1 o'clock on the CW Scholastic Ball Report. Want me to tell you about the final show?
Yeah.
Julian Tackett is on with Bridget DeVries. Also, Doug Flynn, former co-host, is on, former Cincinnati Red player. And we have Cammie Moore-Williams, who's an associate athletic director and communication director at UK. She was an intern on the show. We have Mario Anderson, a former intern on the show, who's now an anchor on Spectrum TV. And let's see, we got a lot of legends, some legends. It's going to be a great show, Coach. It's an hour long.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. All right, let's see what goes on here. Let's see what they got, anything in their bag of tricks here.
Bryce Bentley fakes, looks over the right side, and it's incomplete. He had his receiver there, Coach, but couldn't get it to the Lacey.
Yeah, it's tough when you have those really hard throws. He threw it really fast, really sharp throw in a little slant pattern. Threw it a little bit, over his head, maybe a little bit toward. Sometimes it's not a good idea to throw it at their face either.
Right.
Throw it, hit him in the chest.
Sutherland Chevrolet, they're right here in Nicholasville. Don Gabbard is the owner. We have beautiful Chevrolet cars, anything you need. Bentley rolling to the left, throws it in the back, and it's broken up. And number 8 says, I had it, and he knocked it away, Coach.
That was close, though. That was real close. That was a good idea on that.
Zion Harmon.
Nice job of setting his feet, getting his shoulders square. That was just a fight.
Yep.
Had a little help from Jackson Grants in there, too.
Yep. 3:10 to go in the third. Lafayette now will take over.
They got a long way to go. Look,
they sure do.
There's Coach Logan over there. He's going, oh, man. This is heck, there's a guy on crutches over there. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't see his number.
That was J.J. Richardson, number 4.
Oh, boy.
A starter.
Yeah. Hate to see that.
Giovanni Condo.
10 men on the field for Lafayette. They needed another guy.
He's got Tyree Richardson in the backfield with him. Condo gives to Richardson, and he hit immediately and dropped.
Wow.
And coming after him there and making the play is an outstanding lineman. And who was that, Coach?
It was
51?
54.
54 made that hit?
Yeah, I don't have him on my depth chart.
Yeah, that was Sebastian Hasselback.
Yeah, Hasselback.
2:42 to go in this third quarter. Condo. He does that a lot. It comes up and claps, and then he just turns to the sideline and gets a play, Coach.
He's getting a play.
Trying to draw him off sides.
He's very impressive the way he's running this offense. See, look what he's doing there. Moving his back over. He didn't like it. Somebody called a timeout. Lafayette called a timeout.
And he's upset with the sideline. Look at him.
Yeah.
I like his leadership.
Oh, they didn't call a timeout. They got a penalty. Delayed game penalty. Oh, boy.
Be half the distance.
He's not happy. He said, come on, Coach. Get the play in here. I'm okay. I can handle it.
And good camera work tonight by Tori Bailey and Joe Allen, our crack videographers. WKYT. Quarterback airs it out, and it's going to be caught up to the 45-yard line. If he kept his balance, he probably would have taken it to this, and it probably would have been caught by Jackson Grant. So
yeah, maybe, but I guess it's is that Camden Gritchen?
The catch was made by Colton Coleman.
I mean, he got his defensive player touched his foot and he tripped.
What number do you have, Coach?
I got number.
Yeah, Camden.
Yeah. Gretchen.
Minute 57 in the third quarter. Kondo gives left side to Tyree Richardson up to midfield, and he's stopped there by Preston Hibbard.
Again, Hibbard's a nice job of tackling. Got his legs. Lafayette's satisfied now to try to drive this ball in this third quarter. They would like to get another touchdown and go to a running clock.
Yeah. Up 31-0. Lafayette leading East Jessamine here at the Mike Bowling Field in East Nicholasville. Giovanni Kondo. You like him, don't you, Coach?
I do like him a lot. I like his son.
He's got good size. Gives it up the middle to Tyree, to the 35, 30, down to the 20-yard line. Good run by Tyree Richardson, a freshman.
Yep, Mako made the tackle again many times down the field. It's a nice job by Richardson. Gets the ball, bounces it, starts to bounce it outside, turns right up inside where the guards and centers are blocking. Doing a good job of blocking on that play.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Lafayette. Quarterback Giovanni Kondo. Want to get to Richardson left side. He was going to right side, rolling left, run out of bounds at the mark him in, and there's a late hit. They'll get a flag on that one.
Yeah, it was a late hit. Little Coach Lawson straightened it out. A little pushing and shoving going on. Coach Lawson getting on the field to stop the nonsense.
John Lawson telling his team to calm down.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with John Lawson either.
No, I wouldn't either.
He's a tough dude.
Yeah.
He's not happy either.
31 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's going to be a personal foul against East Jessamine.
There's a late hit out of bounds. I'm not sure it was really intentional as much as it was just losing your balance and falling. But let's face it, sometimes your tempers are flaring when you're getting beat like 31-0.
Yep.
So that's where your coaches have to step in and talk about what's important in life.
Yep, that's right. And the Whitecap is going to tell us about the unsportsmanlike hit.
Half the distance that the goal, he says.
Yeah, we don't have the official mic'd up here in high school ball like they do in college.
Gary, I see a whole lot of Southern and Chevrolet cars over there that people bought.
Probably most of them here in Nicholasville bought by Southern and Chevrolet.
Oh, we got another penalty. I don't know what that one's for.
Trenton Fields is out talking to the officials. 31 seconds here in the third.
Referee says, I got it. Told his other officials, just stay back there. I got it. He's talking to Trenton. You got to keep your kids calm down. I don't want to have to stop this game again. All right, it's on me now. I'm watching him.
Yeah. Been a lot of chippiness going on late in this game, hadn't there, Coach?
Right, there has. Officials are going to get a hold of it, though. They don't mess around. They want to make sure that everybody's safe and everybody gets home safely.
We want to get home safely, don't we?
That's right. As Trenton Fields is saying, I got this. That's my team. Don't worry about it. I'm going to straighten their butts out.
Yep. So there is another flag down. I think it'll be unsportsmanlike against East Jessamine, I believe, and that'll move it half the distance.
Half the distance again. These are all dead ball fouls, people.
Yeah.
So.
Coach, we need to come up with a rule. You had Bridget got you the rule book. We got to come up with a ruling next week.
Yeah, we say I've got one ready. We just never have time to do it. Here we go. Another unsportsmanlike call against the Jaguars.
So this will help Lafayette a lot. They got it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and 10 First and goal at the 5. First and goal.
I think Lafayette's got some other new players in there, too, on the offensive line.
We can get their numbers. We can maybe find out who's in there. 52, Leake's still in there.
55, 56.
Miles and quarterback. Those at over a touchdown. Those at left side, he finds Colton Coleman.
Now that's a target, Gary Ball. That's a target. Tall, thin.
6'3", coach. 6'3".
But long arms. Watch this, how he just reaches up and gets it.
He went up with his hands, didn't he? It's what you're supposed to do.
Yep, nice job.
37-0. So it'll be a running clock the entire fourth quarter. It'll be a fast fourth quarter, coach, and then we'll turn our attention to next week's game.
That's right.
37-0. Jackson Grant's in for the extra point. He's been perfect tonight, coach, on everything he's done.
Absolutely.
Interception, called a touchdown, kicked a 48-yard field goal.
Busy night.
Busy night for Mr. Grants.
Was he homecoming king too?
And he runs a 4.340. We know that. Grants, placement down, kick up, and it's going to be good. So 26 seconds to go. 38-0 Lafayette with the running clock here at the fourth quarter. Hallway Feeds, one of the sponsors on our scoreboard, Lexington Diagnostic Center. Mingua Beef Jerky, our title sponsor. Mingua Beef Jerky. 26 seconds to go. UK Healthcare, Roberts Insurance. I want to thank Joe and John Roberts. They're also on the show Sunday. I forgot them, Coach. Joe and John are on the show Sunday with us, talking about their commitment to high school sports, which is truly remarkable. They've been going to the Sweet 16, Coach, since they were born. That's amazing.
Yeah. Look at these kids having a good time out there.
We had one of the homecoming court members, and what was her name?
I didn't write it down.
I forgot her name.
No. It was interesting, though, because we sent somebody out to get the queen, and they brought back the princess.
Yeah, they brought back
the princess instead of the queen. But she was delightful. Very nice.
There's Jackson Grants into it. He falls down. It's caught at the 20, returned up to the 30, 35, and then knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And there was a return there by Jacob Watts, returned it to the 38-yard player down with a cramp.
Yeah, leg cramps. But they get so many of these, the other players know exactly what to do, how to stretch them out.
That's the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming back. It's 38-0 Lafayette over East Jessamine. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this timeout on Pret Spin and WKYT.
All right, Uncle Rick, where's this legendary fishing spot you keep bragging about?
Yeah! It's a family tradition. Only the worthy get to know.
Uncle Rick, this doesn't exactly look like a fishing hole.
Every great trip starts with the essentials: gas, drinks,
And snacks!
Clark Pump and Shop, the first stop on every fishing trip.
Clark's may actually be the secret.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Bryce Bentley rolled out. He found his open receiver, DeLacy, takes it to the 31-yard line. That's a good pickup of about 11 yards, Coach.
Yeah, 11 yards. Now, this is a running clock, and what we're hoping is that, at least I am for sure, that you get some other young guys in there. Let them have a chance to play on the big, on the TV and on prep spin.
Triple receivers to the left. Bentley passes.
Oh, nice.
And he's got his man, and that's going to be DeLacy. Matthew DeLacy, number 1.
Yeah, it was a nice pass, really nice pass, nice catch. And tackled by Gavin Huff.
Good tackle by Huff.
The guest that's with us right now is Jonah Dean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jonah, what grade are you in?
7th grade.
7th grade here at East Jessamine at the middle school.
Quarterback Bentley airs it out to right side, and it's through the hands of DeLacy, the open receiver.
Yeah, I think Jonah and his buddy over here, they're going to be taking our job someday.
Are they?
Yeah, they look like they're really interested in being broadcasters.
Yeah. Flag down on that play, Coach.
There's Jonah.
There's Jonah.
Jonah, what happened to your foot? Hold it up there.
So I was at football practice and 2 big hits fell right on top of my foot, and I kind of twisted it. I skipped school on Thursday yesterday, and I went to the doctor today. It's really hard for them to tell if I broke it or not because I got Sever's disease in my heel, so it's really hard for them to tell.
Well, they'll figure it out. We got to get you well so you can go back to playing football.
Yeah.
We want to be able to call your name someday.
Yep.
Another penalty. It's going to be first and very long here, Gary, I think, or second.
That's one thing that will kill it. Now it starts, but the flag will kill the running clock.
Right.
10:35 to play. Bentley at the 38-yard line. He's going to air it to right side, and he's got DeLacy again. DeLacy up to the 42-yard line. And that's Matthew DeLacy. This looks like it could be a good combination for the Jags.
Yeah, I think so. I think DeLacy has been a real weapon. He's been in since the beginning of the game, making catches and making hits.
Bryce Bentley is 6'2", junior quarterback for East Jessamine. And DeLacy's a 175-pound senior. Gives the second man through it. He's going to be tackled. And a big guy comes through, Michael Miles.
Yeah, Michael Miles has wreaked havoc the whole game at that side. We had him listed as a nose guard. Maybe he plays nose sometime, but watch, he just beats the block, Gary, pushes it into the backfield and makes the tackle. Not much hope going toward him.
That was Ona Lee, the ball carrier. First time Lee's carried the ball tonight. 9:29 to go in this game. Clock running clock, 38-0. Lafayette on top of East Jessamine here at Nicholasville. Rolling to the right, Bentley. It's going to throw it to the man. It's going to be out of the backfield, Preston Hibbard with the catch, and he's going to be tackled right there by Landon Baker.
Again, the clock's running, so they've got to, if they want to get some pride, get a score here if possible, they need to really get to work.
8:53.
They're going to beat some people, Gary. Look at the size of that blocking back right there, number 28.
Yeah, that's Zach Naylor, 245-pounder, Coach.
Yeah, he's blocking for the punter.
Yeah.
So, again, got to get a player in there.
Down 38-0, and they're punting the ball.
You guys got to get back.
Here's the punt. Taking it at the 25, the 30, up to the 33-yard line, and that was Colton Coleman with the punt return.
Pretty good tackle by McPherson out there. Knocked him on the sideline. Pretty good job.
Lafayette Generals will have the ball at the 33-yard line with 38-0 lead over East Jessamine. And next week, one of the games that we're looking at is West Jessamine at Montgomery County.
That would be a good one. I haven't, It's been a while since I've been down to Montgomery County.
Yeah, West is a pretty good football team.
Yeah.
Lafayette's Coach John Lawson and Trenton Fields, the head coach of East Jessamine. 7:22 to go in the ball game, and Condo's back in at quarterback. Gives it Tyree Richardson.
Oh, nice hit there.
Big time hit. Was that number 5, Coach?
It was number 5.
Number 5 on the big time hit. That was Watts, Jacob Watts.
That made a nice lick. Nice hit. Watch his hit.
He made a good hit, didn't he?
Bam. Shout out to Chris Jacobs. Hopefully his wife is doing well. She had a foot injury, some surgery. Watching the game.
6:50 to go in the ball game. 38-0. Lafayette looks like definitely going to win the ball game, and they've got the ball at the 39-yard line. Giovanni Condo waiting for the snap. Comes back, gets away from him. He dives on it. As soon as I was going to say it comes back to him, it was snapped to his left. He had to dive on the ball.
And again, a smart move. That's something to learn. You young quarterbacks, if you try to pick that ball up, there's a good chance you're going to boot it, and the other team's going to get it, maybe for a score. Fall on the ball, live another day.
Well, this is the night that the King of Stream, Wade Moorfield, came back home, didn't he?
That's right. Yeah, came home to East Jessamine, Nicholasville.
That's where it all started, boys.
Where it all started for the King.
Yeah, it started in his garage, if the story's true.
Hand off to Tyree Richardson and up to the 35-yard line. Tyree, he's a freshman, 6'2" freshman. Brings up 4th down and 5:35 to go, running clock. In high school ball and football and basketball, 36 points is the magic number for running clock, Coach.
What about basketball?
Same thing.
Oh, really?
36 points. Yep, we had a number of those over the years. We have basketball this winter on WKYT as well, on the BLK and on Pret Spin. Basketball starting in December. We want to get football out of the way. Football state championships in early December at Kroger Field. Waiting for the count. High snap.
Oh, nice job.
Grants pulls it down. That's a good job getting that one off.
Oh, man.
And a good punt. And drives back and picked up right there. And I'm trying to see, Coach.
Number 11. Joey Schwanger.
Yeah, Joey Schwanger.
He actually made a tackle on the last play, too. The official got in his way, and I think Joey said something to him like, excuse me, I could have made a 80-yard touchdown if you hadn't stood there.
Right.
Yeah, you get your opportunities, and that was, a good job of picking it up.
Clock continues to run down to 4:15 to go in the game, and Lafayette will win it. Here comes big 73 in the ball game. That's going to be Braxton Carter, 6'3", 330-pound junior.
Jeez. That's another big boy. 3:59, clock running.
3:55 in the game. Back to pass, and it's going to be deflected by the lineman, and it's going to be incomplete, but the clock can still run. 3:42, and Sunday at 1 o'clock on the CW Scholastic Ball Report final show. So check it out Sunday at 1 o'clock on the CW. The final show after 23 years, Coach.
And I hope some of your longtime listeners, especially Morgan Alexander, is going to watch that show.
Morgan's probably seen all 700 shows. Pass comes on the near side. It's caught up to the 30 and then run out of bounds at the 34-yard line. And the catch was made by number 6.
Yeah, that's Lewis.
That's Lewis, one of the backup players.
Yeah, nice job. Nice catch ball. Nice little run, too, along with
2:55 here in the game. 38-0. Lafayette.
That's tough on the Jags. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board, but I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all been in that situation. I know I have.
I think every coach has at one time. Here is Bentley, throws it deep, and there's going to be interference.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
Got his hand in the way there.
Lewis trying to go back, make the catch.
Watkins, I think, interfered with him.
Victor.
Yeah. I've been behind more than 38 points, too, at the end of a game at the hands of Mr. Watt. Gosh, I can't think.
Boone County.
Yeah.
Sean Alexander.
Owen Houck.
I remember those teams well, Coach.
They were good teams.
94. I did the Northern Kentucky games from 83 to about 99. When I moved to Lexington about 2001 and started doing games on WMJR. And then we did a Kentucky scoreboard on LAP from 2002. And back to pass. Bryson Bentley rolling right. He's going to tuck it and he's going to run out of bounds, but he won't stop the clock. Down a minute 30 to go in the ballgame. Coach, it's about wrapped up here, and Lafayette's going to go away and get a win. They're up 38-0 here over the Jags. I see some good things for the Jaguars, so I didn't see a lot of negativity. I saw a lot of positive things.
I did too. I think the couple things they need to work on is continue working on the short passing game. It's good. It's very good. Make sure you get your organization solid with players being on the field when they're supposed to be and so on.
Bryson Bentley wants to throw, and it's caught. Diving catch by who else? DeLacy.
DeLacy caught that one sitting down.
And here's a replay, and here's a sit-down catch by DeLacy. And Lafayette's shown me a lot. They showed a lot to me tonight, Coach. 38 points. And one thing I'm impressed with, I like the quarterback, and, he's Giovanni Condo is very solid, and I like this Jackson Grants kid.
Yeah, you can do a lot of stuff, I'll tell you.
Back to pass, Bentley being chased, and he's going to be and he's thrown down right there. And 20 seconds. I don't even know if they got time to get that was a good play there, and that was made, Coach, by 50 of Lafayette. He's not even on my depth chart.
Let me see if I've got him somewhere here. They bring him off from the sideline. Nope, I don't have him either.
Well, that's going to do it. The ball game is over, and Lafayette Generals win it over the Jaguars of East Jessamine, 38-0, Coach. And really, what can you say about that 38-0?
Very impressive win. Started right at the beginning with the interception that got him down close. Again, an excellent 48-yard field goal.
So 38-0. We're on a William Moorfield, King of Stream, the producer, was back here in Nicholasville, Mike Bowlingfield, and we came back here, and Jaguars come up short as a general score 38 points, beat them 38-0. For our entire broadcast team.
Hey, we're not done yet.
We got to take a break first and, for the TV. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
All right, let's go. Let's go 2 minutes. Yep, 2 minutes.
We're back here at East Jessamine, and we're tonight. Bryan Station defeats Cy McKinn 24-14. They improved the record to 3-3. The Generals improved their record to 3-3 with this 38-0 win over the Jack. Franklin County over Lincoln County, 35-13. Franklin County 6-0, and Lincoln County's that's their first loss.
That's a good game there.
And Cal won tonight. Ryle over Tates Creek, 37-0. Boyle County over Ballard. They went to Ballard tonight, beat them 35-14. That's a big win.
That's saying something.
Madison Central leading late in the ball game, 50-22 over Gray Crossing. And Paul Dunbar, 38. Madison Southern 22. Dunbar with their second victory tonight, Coach.
Good for them. Good for West.
GRC up 34-7 on a 25-yard Striker Davidson TD run. They're up 35-7 in that ball game. Caldwell County beat Fort Campbell 49-12. Taylor County over Elizabethtown 20-7. So those are some other scores, and the score here 38-0. Generals defeat East Jessamine here tonight at East Jessamine's Mike Bowling field coach. Any final thoughts?
My final thoughts are very simple. I think East Jessamine has got the team that they can do better, do well the rest of the season. Concentrate on your short passing game. Your quarterback does a really good job of throwing the football. Receivers are open. You got some really stars out there catching the football. Work a little bit on your blocking and just don't make those mistakes. It doesn't bode well when you have 9 men on the field, 10 men on the field. You have to slow the game down to bring people on. But coaches will straighten that out, no question. Lafayette's going to be tough.
They got a good defensive line up front, Coach.
Yes. And Lafayette's got a tremendous field goal kicker. That's going to help them down the road for sure. Lafayette
goes to 3-3 on the season. They win at 38-0 over East Jessamine. For the King and Stream, Mr. Nicholasville, William Warfield, this scary ball for Coach Mike Meehan and all of the folks at Pretspin and John Neal of WKYT. So long from Nicholasville, Kentucky.